Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hi guys, I just wanted to kind of make a what I eat in a day video. This video is mainly about the quinoa because there for a while like I kind of knew about quinoa, but like I didn't know like what goes with quinoa, like what do you put in quinoa, like what kind of like food flavors mesh up with quinoa and make it something special. So I kind of like did some research or whatever, and I found out like quinoa is probably best served with like vegetables and like beans and stuff like that, like things that you find in like a garden. So I kind of wanted to make a what I eat in the day video, and I wanted to kind of focus on quinoa. I have been trying to do a budget for myself, and I figured that it was best to buy something that can last you a long time, like quinoa, rice, beans, things like that. And especially since I'm a vegetarian, like I'm trying to like expand my food platter or like my food menu for myself or whatever. And so it's like it like has to, this video kind of has to do with, you know, budgeting and saving money and like stretching your dollar, but also with, you know, your food items and, you know, kind of figuring out like what you can buy that would, you know, last you a long time. This video to me is about like saving money and stretching your dollar. I'm a vegetarian, so I'm also like trying to find like new and healthy ways of like different things to eat. Cooking quinoa like is to me kind of like cooking rice. So you kind of want to put like half and half, like half quinoa, half water, or half like vegetable broth or like whatever you're using to like boil the quinoa. So I'm like trying to make this scientific or sound fancy, and I'm really not. I cooked the quinoa, and while I was doing that I was prepping my vegetables and other items that I was going to put in the quinoa dish. So I believe I started off with the corn. My friends and I had a dinner party at my friend's house. So like this was leftover corn on the cob, and I just like cut off the corn from the cob and then I put it in on the side or whatever. I took 3 different bell peppers, and bell peppers are like so awesome because like they have such like vibrant colors, but I don't feel like that they taste different like no matter what color that you buy. I don't know if that's just me, but I cut up the different colors and I put them in sections, and then like I just kind of like folded them all together so that they look very appeasing, like aesthetically pleasing to the eye. And like that's kind of something that, you know, I feel like attracts people to a dish is the aestheticy, like I don't know, aestheticism. I'm just making up words here. So the way that a dish looks. So like that's half the fun of creating something culinarialism. I'm just making up words here. So I think that's kind of like sometimes how like people pick out their food items or like what they are eating is how the dish or the fruit or whatever they're eating looks. So so where were we? So I just cut up like 3 different colors, and as I said before, I don't think that they taste any different, and I feel like they kind of like replenish your water intake because they have such high volume of water, if that makes any sense. I don't know, that's how I feel about that. After the quinoa was done cooking, I put them in 2 separate, so I put them in 2 separate dishes. I put in the corn, I put in the bell peppers, and then I took a can of beans. I know that fresh is better than frozen and canned, but with beans it takes a very long time to cook and it's just very tedious or whatever. So I took a can of beans, and with this dish, like I feel like it was probably better to be eaten cold. So when I finally opened the Tupperware opened for lunch, I actually also put avocados in it because I had before an avocado salad, or no, a quinoa salad which had avocados. So I was like, well, I love avocados. Like, I'm pretty much addicted to avocados, and I just wanted to put that extra something into the dish. I tried to put on fake eyelashes for this video, but I just couldn't get it. I'm not that person. I'm not that girl. Like, that's why my eyes are like watery and like looks like I'm stoned. The next dish is breakfast, and I know sometimes it's better to like make something like oatmeal, or like eat a or drink a smoothie, or like something like that. Those are like more healthy items, but like the cereal that I have is organic, and it has like grains, and like it has quinoa in it, and like I just felt like when I saw this cereal bag that it was going to be something healthy for me, and something that I could just grab and go, or not like grab and go, like I would sit down and eat it and then go to work or whatever. Like, I give myself some time to eat breakfast in the morning, because breakfast is the most important part of the day, and like I've always loved breakfast. I'm a breakfast person. Waffles, holla, like I'm like all about the breakfast, no matter what time of day it is. Like, if you're making breakfast, I'm in love with you. So we had that in the morning. I cut up a full banana, and I could have put, I forgot about it, but I could have put a cinnamon on it, and it would give the cereal like that much more of like a kick or whatever. Like, I feel like cinnamon would have topped it off to be something extra special, not with just the bananas. The last thing that I made, what was the last thing that I made? Oh, okay, so when I get off of work, I'm usually hungry, and I usually keep red potatoes available to me, and I prefer red potatoes over regular potatoes because, again, I feel like it gives that something extra special to the meal or whatever. So I did red potatoes. I usually fry it in coconut oil. I cut this specific time, I cut it a little too thin because I was having a conversation with my roommate and I got distracted. Usually I like to cut them a little bit thicker so that they're kind of like home fries instead of potato chips, because when I fry them in the pan, like the one actually was thin enough that it like got really cooked, and it really actually tasted like a potato chip. So that's how you make potato chips, people. I usually cook that for like a minute or so, and until they're brown or whatever, because I am a crunchy textured person. I love crunchy textures when I'm eating food, especially peanut butter. Like, I know that's a side note, but like I'm a crunchy peanut butter person, and I don't believe it's healthy to eat like fake meats. I'm sure it's not. There's a lot of different ingredients on the back of these packages, but it tastes good and it's vegetarian, or vegan. This whole video is pretty much vegan. I didn't say that. I always forget stuff. I don't read a script. I don't have a script. Like, this is not scripted. I cooked up a chicken-free patty, or whatever you want to call it, and I have cooked chicken-free nuggets before, and you can actually put, this is not vegan, you can actually put honey on it and it tastes really good that way. But if you're vegan, I would advise you not to do something, maybe like maple syrup or something. I just cooked up this chicken patty normally. So those were my 3 meals. I try to do something different, and I try to do something that tastes good. I hope you like this. This video was basically about the quinoa dish. If you didn't get anything else out of this dish, or out of this video, please like my video for that dish. So I don't know if I talk too much, so I will see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!